Welcome back to Headlines. It is Friday, October 11th. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. A hurricane rescuer claims that Vice President Kamala Harris staged a photo op with a fully loaded C-17 meant for Hurricane Helene relief, but the supplies were never sent. Are you surprised? This is from the Sean Ryan Show podcast.
They loaded an entire C-17 full of supplies for the hurricane victims just for Kamala to go there, take a photo, take a video, and they never sent the C-17.
So Kamala's C-17 never took off. Sounds a lot like her career as vice president. Turns out, the only thing Kamala is good at delivering is a staged photo op. In a bizarre video making the rounds on social media, Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer of Michigan fed Doritos to a liberal podcaster in a scene that many people think mocks the Catholic sacrament of Holy Communion. The video ends with Whitmer in a camouflage Harris Walls hat. If any of you are wondering what sacrilegious means, that was it. This video was supposedly part of a TikTok meme and was allegedly meant to promote the CHIPS Act, a semiconductor manufacturing bill. I don't know about you, but I can totally see the connection between Doritos, semiconductors, and Holy Communion. There are a lot of things to make fun of out there, but a star of the Democratic Party picked the sacrament. Apparently, the Democrats think they can win without anyone who's ever been inside of a church. You know you've lost touch with voters when your big idea is to replace faith with Fritos. Yeah, that'll win over the middle class. Disney has added a transgender stormtrooper named Sister to the Star Wars universe, despite CEO Bob Iger's earlier vow to reduce the company's involvement in culture wars. Because if there's one thing the Star Wars fan base has been begging for, it's more gender politics. The character, a transgender woman, is in a new Star Wars encyclopedia. The character's armor is painted in the colors of the transgender flag, and the character's backstory include concerns about being accepted by Jedi like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. I thought stormtroopers were clones, but apparently now they're also California progressives who moonlight as gender studies professors. Featured in the next Disney Star Wars, therapy droids for stormtroopers who need emotional support after misgendering a fellow trooper. It's basically the Pentagon in space. A Democratic mayor in upstate New York tried to force a business to take down a Vote for Trump sign because it was a dangerous distraction for drivers. You know, if a Trump sign makes you crash, maybe you should stick to public transportation. The business scored a legal victory for free speech after a judge lifted a restraining order preventing him from displaying a 100-foot Vote for Trump sign on his factory in Amsterdam, New York. The mayor, who was probably wearing a Harris Walls hat, argued that the sign violated city code and was a dangerous distraction for drivers. The city first told him he'd need a permit and several variances to install the sign. Then the city got a temporary restraining order against the sign. Wow, this mayor really didn't want any of their drivers to be distracted from their texting. However, the court found no safety concerns and ruled that the paperwork didn't justify the restraining order, but they did diagnose the mayor with a severe case of low testosterone. So the sign is up, causing Democrats to set up safe spaces all across town. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.